Hey everybody, this is the Platinum Knight, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Game Awards 2019. And while I review the Game Awards, I'm going to be playing some Death Stranding. You could look at this as a part two to my Death Stranding live stream if you want to. I will have a link down below in the description if you want to check out the first part. But for the most part, I'm just going to be talking about the Game Awards. I'm not going to talk about everything because obviously if I were to literally talk about every single little thing, well then of course this video would be like an extra hour long and I don't want to do that, so I'm only going to be talking about things that were the most interesting, I guess. But, yeah, I'm also going to be, talking about, the Game Awards while I play. So, yeah, let's see how this turns out. But first... Oh, that's right. Okay. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna check if the live stream is even working. Oh hey, Cat Facer. Yeah, happy Saturday, dude. Cat Facer is currently in my chat. Let's see. I have to replace my shoes. You know what? This is still a fun game. So far, I really like, Death Stranding, guys. To me, it's a really fun game. Alright, I'm going to be recycling my chiral boots, which, man, these boots lasted a long time. Oh well. Goodbye, chiral boots. You served me well. Oh man, those were awesome boots. Let's see. Share, clean cargo. Nothing I really want. Alright.
Thank you for your contribution.
Hold on a minute. Don't worry, I have an extra pair of level 3 boots. If you guys are wondering what I'm gonna do for Death Stranding, because I want it to be a little bit quiet, and because I don't want to, show you guys any spoilers, for Death Stranding, I'm just going to basically be doing all the extra things, like building roads or doing some side missions. Oh, and thank you. Shout out to Rain Mess, everybody. I found his bike while I was out there. Thank you. But yeah, I'm not gonna be doing any serious, story missions. I'm mainly going to, be doing extra stuff. Hold on a minute, I forgot something. Alright, motherfuckers. Locked and loaded. Right now I'm gonna be, taking care of some mules. Oh, and one more thing, guys. Just remember that I am going to put timestamps in the description, so that way you guys know when I start talking about the Game Awards. Alright, let's see how I do. Taking down the mules.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Alright, I guess the first thing I can talk about is the big one. The first thing they announced at the Game Awards was, Microsoft unleashing their next, console. And believe it or not, like, I'm not even joking, like, is Microsoft really being serious with the title? I mean, the next Xbox is going to be called the Xbox Series X. I mean, are you serious? There are already people, like, making fun of that title and saying, calling it the Xbox Sex, which, I mean, I guess, people can go ahead and call it, the Xbox SX, but you know what I mean. It sounds so tempting to just call it the Xbox Sex, you know? But whatever. Microsoft always has a problem. Well, maybe not always, but they still at least do have a problem with naming their consoles. I mean, really, the Xbox One? And what's even hilarious is, for a while, I thought calling it, the Xbox One was pretty dumb and didn't really make a whole lot of sense. But now we have the Xbox Sex. So, yeah, they announced their console, and I mean, I don't want to be too harsh on the design of the console too hard, but it looks like a fucking refrigerator. Like, is it just me? It looks like a black refrigerator. Bring it on, motherfuckers. I mean, I'm sorry, but the new Xbox, it just doesn't look all that nice. Which, yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure some people are gonna find it convenient because of how small it is. But for the most part, I don't know, dude. I mean, I just think, they could have done a little bit better on the design. And it just doesn't, look all that good. But you know what, though? I guess looks shouldn't matter too much. I mean, what matters is the hardware. And from what I understand, it is going to have, all the latest, powerful, hardware pieces. So, I mean, that's good. As long as it's powerful enough, I guess that's all that matters. Fuck! But you know what, though? If you guys seen, all my, previous, well, not all my previous live streams. If you saw that one live stream where, I end up talking about Microsoft's censorship policy on how they're no longer going to allow free speech on their platform, which is so fucking stupid, man. obviously am not gonna buy it, you know? Obviously, I'm not going to support Microsoft anymore. I'm done with having thoughts of supporting Microsoft or Phil Spencer, because if they're not going to support free speech, then why should I support them when they don't support my rights? You know? So yeah, fuck them. But you know what though? I have a feeling that the Xbox is most likely going to be successful anyway, which is fine, I guess. But you know, whatever. If you guys are interested in buying an Xbox Series X, then go right ahead. You know, I mean, I'm not judging. I'm just saying I would rather, like, get a PS5 instead, you know? So far the PS5 is already starting to sound better than, an Xbox Series X. You see, I don't like that title, you know? That title just sounds so stupid. I don't like saying it over and over again. But here's the thing, if you guys did see my rant, I remember I said something that I basically predicted that what they're gonna do to combat trolling on Xbox Live is they are most likely going to have an automated system to censor certain words. And I don't know if this is true or not, but there are some rumors that basically confirms my theory of what I had. So, I don't know, man. But for the most part, I'm boycotting the Xbox X. I don't really care, you know? And like I said, man, I'm gonna tell you guys right now that whatever they're trying to do in combating free speech, or just combating like a certain speech in general, watch. I'm gonna tell you guys right now that people, they're gonna find a way, okay? They're gonna figure out a way to get past their automated system, alright? Microsoft, if you think you are going to be able to prevent trolling from happening, you are fucking mistaken, guys, cause it's not gonna happen. People will figure out a way, and whatever way that is, they're going to find it. So, yeah. Alright. Gotta find... It's important for me to pick these up for those who haven't played this game. Those blue icons, or these golden things, these are very important. Come on, Sam! Alright, what's next? The next topic, or the next thing that they showed was Ghost of Tsushima. It's looking better and better, but what I was really disappointed in was how, they didn't show any gameplay, this time. Yeah, I was a little disappointed how, it was basically a cutscene. But you know what? That's okay. I mean, I feel that we did get, somewhat plenty of gameplay at, not this year's E3, but I think it was last year's E3, and the game still looks good. And if you watched the trailer, the cutscenes, they still look really, really good. But if you pay attention a little bit, I think there were some parts that had some gameplay, or showed a little bit, and, I mean, it's so weird, man. I couldn't tell, what parts of Ghost of Tsushima were cutscene or gameplay at times. Like, it was pretty cool. But yeah, Ghost of Tsushima is looking better and better, you know, and I so cannot wait to play it. Ghost of Tsushima is one of those games that's, going to be, a game that I've been anticipating, and I'm thinking of, pre-ordering and getting on the first day. And if I can somehow do it, I would like to review it. It was made by Sucker Punch, the same makers of Infamous and Sly Cooper. I really like, as much as I would like, Sucker Punch to, bring back Sly Cooper, at the same time, I am happy that, Sucker Punch is going in a more serious direction, you know? They're not, like, making kids games anymore. Ghost of Tsushima looks like it's gonna be very serious and violent. So yeah, Ghost of Tsushima is looking better and better. An assault rifle. Oh shit. I'm probably going to have to pick that up later. Oh wait, oh never mind. It's a lethal. If you guys don't know, killing enemies in this game is a very, very bad idea. Okay. Alright. I think, my, goal should be is to repair these two roads. Oh, that's good enough. A truck! Okay then. That's gonna help a lot. But first I'm gonna look up the next topic. The Wolf Among Us 2 was announced. If I'm not mistaken, but I thought Telltale Games went out of business, right? I mean, I've, never played, any Telltale games, but I will say, I'd be lying if I said their games, never looked interesting. I thought about trying a Tattletale game, especially when it comes to the Walking Dead series, but I don't know, man. I'm not the biggest interactive movie gamer. I mean, the only interactive movies I remotely like is the Heavy Rain trilogy or the Quantum Break trilogy. I liked Heavy Rain. I sorta thought that Beyond Two Souls was a little bit of a hit and miss. And I really loved Detroit Become Human. But if I ever do get into Tattletale games, The Walking Dead and The Wolf Among Us do look interesting. So I am glad that Tattletale is trying to make a comeback, and I'm pretty sure the Tattletale fans are gonna be extremely happy with another Wolf Among Us. Oh, whoops. I still forget to do that. The next topic is gonna be Fast and the Furious Crossroads, which that announcement threw me off a little bit. Like, I don't know. And I guess, what I do like about this announcement so far is at least it's not going to be a flat out movie licensed, title. I mean, oh shit. Yeah, I'm glad that, this Fast and the Furious game isn't going to be, a flat out, adaptation of a very specific Fast and the Furious film, you know? I'm glad that, it's going to try to be its own thing, but still, like a tie-in, I guess. But you know what, though? And, when they announced, Fast and the Furious Crossroads, they did have, Michelle Rodriguez and Vin Diesel, up on stage to announce it, which, is it just me? Like, I don't know if it was just me, but Michelle Rodriguez, she really didn't seem like she even wanted to be there. Like, was it just me? Oh, god damn it, I keep putting the fucking chemicals in. Yeah, Michelle Rodriguez, she did not look happy, you know? Like, it was kind of odd. Only Vin Diesel, seemed happy to be there. But, who knows? Maybe, Michelle Rodriguez, was probably having a bad day or something. She hasn't really been in anything else besides Fast and the Furious. But anyways, I will say the Fast and the Furious Crossroads, I don't know, man. I mean, the graphics, they don't really look all that nice. I mean, it looks like an early, PS3 or Xbox 360 game. Like, it just doesn't look good. And when it comes to Fast and the Furious, being this billion-dollar franchise, it's like, really? That's the best you can do, guys? Like, come on. Like, I know they could do better than that shit. I mean, there's no way, that's the best they can do. But I don't think it's going to be, the biggest seller, you know? Like, right now it seems like that it's basically going to be like a Need for Speed ripoff. Well, not ripoff, spin-off. Sorry. But you know what, though? Here is my question. If they're gonna be serious about, this Fast and the Furious game, I'm very curious. Oh, fuck, I can't carry anymore.
Yeah, right.
Anyways, I'm very curious. Is Paul Walker going to be in it? I mean, yeah, I know it's sad, it sucks how, Paul Walker, passed away in that, car accident. I know he's gone, but I mean, this is a video game we're talking about, and Paul Walker's brother, he's still alive. He can easily do the voice for Paul Walker and just CGI. So I'm curious if this game is going to have him in it, you know? Like as a surprise, or like pay an homage to him. I think that would be really nice. I mean, I guess you can also see that as being the complete opposite. You could say that no, it would actually disrespect Paul Walker. I mean, just leave him alone, let him rest, so that way he cannot be in the game. Oh, but I don't know. I mean, I just think it would be pretty interesting if he was in Crossroads. But I wonder if he does, I wonder if they're going to be able to have the popular song that they play for Paul Walker and what's it called? Furious 7, I think. I forgot what the song is called. It's been a long time or something. I mean, it's been a while, so that's the reason why I can't remember. So yeah, I think that's really it for Fast and the Furious Crossroads. I don't know. I don't think people are going to pay attention to it too much. So, moving on to the next topic. Oh, okay. For the record, the song that I was talking about is, See You Again. Alright. Yeah, that's it. I wonder if they're gonna play, See You Again in Crossroads. But anyways, the next topic is going to be Godfall. And, nobody really knows what, Godfall, really is. The only thing we know about Godfall is it's going to be another co-op looter shooter, which, I don't know, man. It sounds like Destiny, basically. What? Okay, I'm reading right now that Godfall is going to be a 3-player co-op, which, that's kind of weird. Usually, most looter shooters are 4 players, but alright. I should start with the smallest. Okay. But the reason why, Godfall looks, or it sounds interesting is because, believe it or not, it's actually going to be a PS5 game at launch, too. So, this is going to be a launch game, and that's the reason why, PlayStation 5 was actually trending on Twitter the other day. People were talking about Godfall, and so far, people are just, thinking it's smart how Sony is already preparing for the PS5, you know? But am I going to get Godfall? I don't know, man. I mean, it's a tough one, 'cause I want to kind of get it to support the PS5, but I'm just not the biggest fan of looter shooters like Destiny. So we'll see, you know, we'll see. I might get it, I might not. But then again, what you guys should know is I'm not gonna buy a PS5 right away, though. When the PS5 comes out, I'm actually thinking of getting the first PS5 bundle. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna wait for a bundle, guys. I may not, get it on the first day. Like, I've always been that way. I'm the type of person that likes to wait for deals on hardware. The next, thing that was announced was, 9 to 5, and from what I understand, 9 to 5 is a Red Hill game. It's a new team-based tactical shooter, kind of like, Rainbow Six Siege, I guess. That's what it's starting to sound like. But you know what? The weird thing is, I find it a little bit, bizarre the way it started. It starts with a bunch of, rabbits, just, you know, I don't know, I just thought it was weird how it started out with these cartoon rabbits. They made it look like it was going to be like a kid's game, at first, but then it completely switches tone with some guy with a gun smashing the TV screen. So I guess what, Red Hill was trying to do was, they were just trying to make, an attention-catching trailer, which I guess it worked because it caught my attention. I mean, I'm talking about it, so it worked. Next on the list is Sons of the Forest. And the reason why I'm even talking about this, if you guys don't know, Sons of the Forest is actually a sequel to The Forest. And I have played the original Forest,
Have a pleasant journey.
and the reason why I gave the Forest a try is because number one, it was extremely cheap when I got it. I think I got the Forest for like,
Weapons restrictions
what,
lifted.
$6, I think? I don't remember. But a friend actually convinced me to get it, and at first I kind of had some fun with it, but the more I played it, I think my problem with the Forest was I may have not given it a fair chance because I couldn't really do too much in that game, you know? And this was around the time when I was trying to beat other games at the time. This was around when I was still in the middle of Days Gone, and I felt like I had to finish that back then. I was also in the middle of trying to get back into Red Dead Redemption 2. So yeah, I did play The Forest, and I just couldn't get into it, people. Like, I don't know. I wasn't a huge fan of, the style of, animation and graphics. So, but you know what though? From what I saw in, that, VGA trailer, Sons of the Forest actually look really good. It looks like it's gonna be more action oriented, I guess you can say. Um, I think I might get it, but we'll see. I think I might get Sons of the Forest if it ever goes on sale, like I did with the first game. Alright, I have another road. Ooh, here's an interesting one. It's actually an Amazon video game. They're making a new, massive multiplayer called A New World. And, I mean, the trailer, it's okay. I mean, I liked what I saw, but I find it interesting how, Amazon is, currently working on trying to get into the video game industries. Hold on a minute. I just want to get my facts right. Is it the Amazon? Or is it just a game studio that just calls himself that? Yes, it is. Amazon Game Studios is actually, they work for Amazon. So that's cool how, they're trying to bring in the video game crowd, which they kind of already do. I mean, I get most of my video games from Amazon. Now, that's not to say that getting video games from Amazon is perfect. I mean, I do admit there have been times when Amazon has screwed me over, purchasing some video games and giving it to me at a later date, but, you know, for the most part, they get my, order right. But yeah, A New World, it looks interesting. I'm pretty sure, based on the budget that Amazon has, I don't think, we should worry about, the quality of, the game. Well, where the fuck does this road go? Huh. I mean, well, to be fair, I don't think I've ever went this way. Huh. That's kind of odd. How many? Holy shit. I have so much metal. I may have to continue using this mule truck because I need, those other materials. Sorry, Rainmass, I have to abandon your bike. Oh, but every bit of help counts, though. Okay, the next, world premiere was... How do you pronounce that? Naraka? Yeah. Naraka Bladepoint. It actually looks pretty cool. It's another samurai game, which is a little bit, riding the Ghost of Tsushima wave. This is really nice. So, 2020 is basically going to be the year of samurai games, you know? And that's actually really nice. I like how, samurais are making a comeback, because samurais are cool. And what I do like from what I saw, about Bladepoint is, it looks good. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it looks, like it may be a fun game. But for the most part, if I had to pick between Bladepoint and, Ghost of Tsushima, I'm gonna have to go with Ghost of Tsushima, only because it looks better, it looks nicer, and yeah, those are my thoughts. And wait a minute, did somebody actually take my packages? Someone actually took my chemicals, which, well, that's okay. Oh shit, dude, I'm not gonna go all the way up there just to get that. I totally forgot, what was in that other one? Ooh, here's, one thing, I did like about, the Game Awards was, at least they're trying to promote, VR. Like, I'm glad they didn't completely ignore the VR consoles. There are some games that are coming out for it, but one game that looked, funny to me was Surgeon Simulator 2. Like, I thought that was kind of surprising. It's like, really? Like, how can you make a sequel to a game like that? Isn't it just, you performing surgeries? I mean, shouldn't it have the first game giving you the full experience? Like, I don't know. But Surgeon Simulator 2 looks like it's gonna be super, super gruesome and gory. Ooh, okay, here's a big one. The Final Fantasy VII Remake trailer. It's looking good, man. Like I'm telling you, I am going to get the Final Fantasy VII Remake on the first day. I'm gonna pre-order the special edition, and yeah, man, that Final Fantasy VII Remake is looking good. It's going to be one of, the very first Final Fantasy games, for me to play in a long time, and I'm genuinely a little anticipated. I mean, I don't know what to expect. I like how it is hack and slash. It reminds me of Nier Automata. Nier Automata was also a hack and slash game that I thoroughly enjoyed. Nier Automata is the game that got me into hack and slash games, and now is the best time for me to get into more hack and slash games, and Final Fantasy VII is going to be a perfect game to fill my need. Everything just looks perfect. I don't really see anything wrong with it. I don't really think this is gonna fail. I'm pretty sure most Final Fantasy VII fans are gonna be happy, just like how the Resident Evil 2 fans, such as myself, were very happy with the RE2 remake. But let's be completely honest with ourselves. The only reason why Square Enix is currently working on the Final Fantasy VII remake is to make money, you know? Which is not a problem. That's fine, but in this particular case, I mean, let's face it, Square Enix has fucked up so many times, especially in the past, and, I mean, people have been demanding, a Final Fantasy VII remake for such a long time, and they just wouldn't do it. I mean, people have been begging for a Final Fantasy VII remake since the PS2 and the original Xbox days. I mean, Square Enix always knew what the fans wanted, but they just never took it seriously because they didn't think it would be that successful. But because they have done some shady practice moves with some of their previous games, I really wasn't making them a whole lot of money, you know? And because the Resident Evil 2 remake was super, super successful, like, do you think that Like, do you honestly believe that Square Enix didn't say to themselves, hey, we want a part of that? Oh, wait a minute, am I stuck? Oh my god, dude, I'm stuck! Oh, I'm actually stuck. Ah, fuck. Come on, man. Oh, but I gotta take all this with me. Fuck. Oh, this is all I can carry. I mean, well, like I said, you know, there's nothing wrong with doing something to make money, and it's better than Square Enix, not listening to their fans at all. But I just find it ironic how now, at this very specific time when, they're, not, in the most successful business compared to other game developers, and with the success of Resident Evil 2 Remake, then that's when all of a sudden they start working on it, you know? Because the Final Fantasy VII Remake was announced so long ago, and they trolled their fans by putting the original PC port of Final Fantasy VII on today's consoles, which I remember them getting so much backlash. So yeah, I'm glad that Final Fantasy VII Remake is on its way, and I'll be sure to pick it up when it comes out. The worst thing that Square Enix can do is put a shitload of DLC and put microtransactions in it. I mean, I remember one time, it was originally going to be, episodic, but because of, some fans were not happy with that, they decided not to do that. Which I guess could be another explanation on why they took so long. You know, at least when the Resident Evil 2 remake was announced, hold on a minute. Thank you, SB, how do you pronounce that? SBENSURG007. Yep, thank you. But what was I saying? The Resident Evil 2 remake, actually makes a lot of sense, cause, well, you know, I mean, because I guarantee you the reason why the RE2 remake took so long is because they also wanted it to be perfect for the Resident Evil 3 remake, which means technically two studios were working on two giant games taking place in the same area for at least... When did they start working on Resident Evil 2 Remake? In 2015? Which, holy shit! They actually got two, giant games, 4 years? I mean, that alone makes me regret having a problem with waiting so long. I mean complaining of, waiting so long. Now I get it now, you know? I understand why it took them so long. Because they were trying to get it right. And that was awesome at, Sony's State of Play, how they tricked people into thinking they were going to show Project Resistance, but then they ended up showing the campaign for Project Resistance, and it was a Resident Evil 3 remake, which was super genius. Nobody cared about Project Resistance until they mentioned Resident Evil 3. I have a feeling people are now gonna give even more of a shit of Project Resistance because it's the multiplayer of RE3. But anyways, those are my thoughts. That could basically be a separate video, or a review even. Alright, time for me to go back to the Game Awards. Sorry if I got a little bit off topic there. Ori and the Will of Wisps was announced. It has a release date coming out on March 11th. I believe this is also an Xbox. Sorry. I believe this was. Yeah, it's an Xbox exclusive game, which is, good for Xbox fans. I'm pretty sure they're excited about that. Oh, shit. I can't pick that up, can I? Wait a minute. Hold on to bike. Oh my god, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Yam, 816. Oh, you really, really saved me, Yam. Alright. I'm good to go. No, I'm not gonna check. If you're wondering why I keep pausing it, it's because I actually made a list of, the topics for the Game Awards. Maneater. Oh my god. Maneater is basically a shark, eating simulator, which I thought it was hilarious. You're gonna be playing as a shark, but the thing is, the reason why I think this, shark simulator is different and worth talking about is it looks really high quality. Like, the graphics look okay, but the thing is, though, it's supposed to be comedic also, but if they're gonna do that, I want them to, like, I really, really hope for Maneater, they better put Sharknado DLC in there. If they do not get the license to, put Sharknado stuff in there, I'm gonna be very, very disappointed. I mean, that game, it just feels so perfect to, put, the Sharknado license in there, you know? I mean, it's just appropriate. And you know what? I really hope, we also get, Jaws DLC. That would be fucking amazing. Can you just imagine playing as Jaws? Like, that would be so cool, dude. Both Jaws and Sharknado, and hell, even put a little bit of, even putting Deep Blue Sea DLC would be awesome. I mean, I highly doubt they'll get the rights to put Samuel Jackson, but that's okay. I mean, I at least want them to put the Deep Blue Sea facility in there. That would be so cool, dude. Oh, whoops. Almost forgot. Like I said, guys, I'm not doing anything serious in Death Stranding. I mean, I don't know if you guys are entertained by this, but like I said, it's a really, really fun game, alright? Well, maybe not the most fun game, but it's still pretty fun to me, you know? Like, I mean, it's fun for me, and to me, I just think the story alone is worth doing all these fetch quests, you know? Just like pretty much any other open world game, so I don't really understand why people dislike Death Stranding for just because it's got fetch quests, but people are okay with pretty much any other open world game that does the exact same thing. But whatever. I'm probably going to get accused of being a Hideo fanboy for stating that, but that's okay. I get it. What's the other topic? Ooh, No More Heroes. Yeah, No More Heroes 3, which, that was a really big surprise. No More Heroes 3, to me, like, I haven't even heard about this news or leaked anywhere, you know? No More Heroes was basically, a surprise to me. I actually did play a little bit of No More Heroes. I think it was, I forgot which one I played, but I did play a little bit of No More Heroes on the Wii because my uncle had it at the time, and it was a really fun game. I mean, it's a hack and slash, it's violent, it's gruesome. I mean, No More Heroes, it just doesn't give a fuck, you know? It's one of those, edgy type of games. So I'm really, really happy that No More Heroes, 3 is coming to the Nintendo Switch, which, that's awesome, man. Like I said, I'm proud of Nintendo. They're getting their shit together. I mean, they're doing all the right things, you know? I mean, Nintendo, they're basically doing what they should have done with the Wii U. But Nintendo, I guess they didn't have the confidence to do what they were supposed to do with the Wii U. But I'm glad that they're getting their shit together with the Nintendo Switch. And I think they're doing a great job. And like I said, you know, I mean, we got so many good games this year alone. The Breath of the Wild sequel is coming. And I think that's all there is to be said about Nintendo. Okay, the last thing is Cyberpunk 2077. I'm gonna be honest, people. About Cyberpunk, I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, I just can't really put my finger on it. Like, I really, really want to like this game, okay? Like, I am, just, a tiny bit excited. I I mean, I was even more excited when it was first announced, because these are, I mean, CD Projekt Red are the same makers of The Witcher 3. That's the reason why everybody is excited for this game. People have been constantly hearing that Cyberpunk is going to be edgy. It's going to have a lot of gore. It's going to have a lot of violence. It's going to have a lot of nudity. But I'm going to be, this is just my opinion, okay, people? What I'm noticing so far about all these Cyberpunk, 2077 trailers is we haven't really seen that much gameplay. And why is that? And it almost makes me create, like, this conspiracy theory. What if the game is just not ready yet, you know? Even with a release date. What if it gets delayed again? Like, I just have that strong feeling. Like, don't get me wrong, okay? I want to believe this game is going to be good. And it most likely will. But all I'm saying is, I think it's better to be a little bit more skeptical, I guess, than optimistic. Because there's a reason why they're not showing that much gameplay. Because it may not be ready yet, you know? But anyways, those are just my thoughts. I understand if a lot of you will disagree, and that's fine. But just keep in mind though, I am still going to get Cyberpunk on the first day. And I'm also thinking about pre-ordering it too, you know? I don't think I'm gonna get the collector's edition or anything like that. If there even is one. But for the most part, I mean, I gotta make something perfectly clear, okay? I don't like the Game Awards, okay? I just do not take the Game Awards seriously. That's not the reason why I watch the Game Awards. I mean, the Game Awards is basically another, giant ad campaign, you know? And, yeah, I mean, it's just another, the Game Awards is basically the Oscars to me. I don't take the Oscars seriously, or at least I haven't been for a very long time. Uh, the bottom line is, I don't really care about the Game Awards. The only reason why I watch the Game Awards is because of the video game trailers, because of the new stuff that they announce and what our upcoming games are coming out, you know? That's the only reason why I watch or remotely care about the video game awards, the VGAs. But I don't really take the awards themselves seriously. I think um, it's just another ad fest with egotistical people showing off their moral superiority compared to everybody else, okay? Just like the Oscars. And like I said, you can disagree with me, that's fine. Um, but yeah, the only reason why I watch the video game awards is because for the new games that are coming out. That's it.
Thank you for your contribution.
Recycle. Oh, wait a minute. I'll I'll put this medal away. Alright guys, I'm gonna be wrapping some things up, real soon. But I hope, you guys enjoyed listening to what I had to say. I hope, so far, my opinions on this channel have been interesting.
Thank you for...
But I'm gonna do a little bit more math, and then I'm just going to give out my thoughts on, the awards themselves. Just in case for those of you that actually give a shit about that. I'm not actually going to go to these, roads. Oh, what? Oh my god, dude, never mind. Fuck it. It's raining. Thank you, Elspin? I think that's how you pronounce it. Yeah. Alright, people, real quick, I'm gonna go over the awards. And I might as well, go, rest. By the way, if you're wondering where BB is, I'm currently going through a part of the game or section where I don't have BB right now. So for those of you who are wondering where's the baby, that's what's happening. What is a good position? Okay. This looks nice. Right now I'm going on Google. Oh. Sam just naturally fell asleep there. That's pretty cool. Okay, I'm on Google right now, and I'm checking out the full list of awards. Oh my god. Okay, community support. Destiny 2, Fortnite, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege, Final Fantasy, what is that, 15? Apex Legends, Destiny 2 won for community support, best VR game. You know what, I'm just gonna go really fast. Best VR game, Beat Saber, independent, game, Disco Elysium, role-playing game, also Disco Elysium, best action game, Devil May Cry 5, fair enough. The other action games were Astral Chain, Modern Warfare, Metro Exodus, Apex Legends, Gears of War 5. So, I don't know, man. I guess Devil May Cry 5 deserves Best Action Game. I don't give a shit about esports. Best Strategy Game. Fire Emblem. Age of Wonders, Wargrove, Tropico 6, Anno 1800, Total War, 3 Kingdoms, Fire Emblem 3 Houses 1, which that says a lot, especially for a Switch game. Best Family Game, Luigi's Mansion 3, Super Mario Maker 2, Yoshi's Crafted World, Ring Fit Adventure, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I don't know, man. I mean, I'm glad Luigi's Mansion 3 won, but I have a feeling even Super Mario Maker 2 or Super Smash Bros. Deserved it a little bit more. Okay, Studio Game Direction. Kojima Productions, Capcom, how do you pronounce that? Piranha Interactive, or 505 Games. The winner is Kojima Productions. Yeah, I would agree. For Best Game Direction. Art Direction. And this is where I'm gonna have to disagree, and where I think, it makes the Game Awards looks like, a joke. For Best Art Direction, Control, Grice, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Oh wait, no, sorry. The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening Remake. Sayonara Wild Hearts, Sekiro, Death Stranding. In my opinion, I don't think Control should have won, for Best Art Direction. I mean, the graphics don't even look that good. Death Stranding looks better than Control. Hell, even Sekiro looks better than Control. But Death Stranding has some of the best graphics I've ever seen. I mean, look at this. It's beautiful, man. But yeah, I don't think Control really deserves any award. The audio design, I'm not gonna talk about that. Best Action Adventure Game. Sekiro, Control, Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening, Resident Evil 2, Borderlands 3, Death Stranding, and the winner is Sekiro. Yeah, I can see that. I can understand that. Best Mobile Games, I don't care. Best Fighting Game. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Jump Force, Samurai Showdown, Mortal Kombat 11, Dead or Alive 6, which, I don't even know why Dead or Alive 6 is on here, but I believe, the winner for fighting games is Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I agree. I 100% agree. They worked extremely hard on that game. They included all the Smash Bros. Characters. That was them winning the award alone. The best soundtrack, Death Stranding, Sayonara Wild Hearts, Cadence of Hyrule, Devil May Cry 5, and Kingdom Hearts 3. And the winner is Death Stranding. And dude, Death Stranding has the best soundtrack ever. I mean, Low Roar is so talented. I listen to Death Stranding's soundtrack on YouTube from time to time, and ooh, I got 5,000 likes. I can see Kingdom Hearts 3 possibly winning, but Death Stranding's gonna have to take the cake. The best sports and racing game, Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled, eFootball Pro Evolution. What is that even doing there? Dirt Rally. F1 2019. FIFA 20. Is this supposed to be racing? Oh, it's also linked with sports, which, that's kind of weird. But yeah, I do think, Crash Team Racing deserves the award for best racing game. Okay, best video game performance. Mads Mikkelsen, Laura Bailey, Matthew Proretta, Norman Reedus, hell yeah, I'm playing as him right now, Ashley Brunch, or Courtney Hope. Now, in all fairness, I haven't played all of these games, but I don't know, man. In my opinion, I think Norman Reedus should have won. Don't get me wrong, I love Mads Mikkelsen. He did great in this game, from what I have seen, but, I mean, Norman Reedus, he gets naked a lot for this game, you know? So, I don't know, but I think Norman Reedus should have won. But Matt Nicholson being the winner, I think he deserves it too. Alright everybody, here is the big one, and the final one. Game of the Year Award. The nominees are Sekiro, Control, which, what the fuck is that even doing there? The Resident Evil 2 Remake, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Death Stranding, and The Outer Worlds. And the winner for the Game of the Year award is Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. And I'm gonna be honest, people. To be fair, I never played Sekiro, but I highly doubt it deserved Game of the Year, though. In my opinion, I think the Resident Evil 2 remake, should have gotten Game of the Year. But like I said, you know, it's just, I thought the Resident Evil 2 remake was well written, and it was just so fun, and it was just so well made. It was well directed and well produced, and I don't know, man. I feel like the Resident Evil 2 remake got robbed. I could also see Super Smash Bros. Ultimate winning Game of the Year. And you know what? As much as I really like Death Stranding, I don't think it deserves Game of the Year. I like the Resident Evil 2 remake a lot more. So yeah, those are my thoughts for the nominees and winners. For those of you that actually cared about that, thank you, Hulala Yang. I'm gonna rest in this private room as soon as I'm done building the rest of the roads. And I guess that's really it for the Game Awards 2019. It was okay. Just okay. We got a lot of great world premieres, and yeah, I'm looking really forward to most of these games. Alright everybody, that's it for my the Game Awards 2019 review. I hope you enjoyed what I had to say. Peace out everybody. Have a good one.